Hi everyone, it's Carolyn, here to share another channel from the LightKeepers, a group of angelic beings I channel for your awakening journey support. So today's channel is about the workplace and the work we choose to do. So I'm going to read the channel and then I'll give you my takeaway as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I offer channels that I receive from the LightKeepers, a group of angelic beings I channel. My story is on my YouTube channel, Carolyn Zaiser, and I also offer a free gift video on how to create flow in your body for health and wellness during awakening. So check that out. It also leads you to a bunch more free content. So I'm a channel, a distance energy healer, and a spiritual awakening mentor. And thank you to everybody who always joins me and writes your wonderful comments, because I learn so much from you guys. And I certainly get back with you when I can. So thank you for doing that. All right, we're going to get going on this today. I'm not going to have text because it's too long, but you can come back to it if you want and listen to it again. All right, I'll leave you with my take. Here we go. Feeling spent in your day? Oh yes, we know this is the human way. But it does not have to be, we say. Get off the gerbil wheel today. Run away as fast as you can in whatever way is at hand. For you can step away from where you are and see things differently from afar. This does not mean you abandon them too, all the humans that you have loved and at times fumed over, we say. And yet you know you are closer to them than you have been told. But step away from the race you are in, of this giant wheel that humankind is in, running at a pace that can never find the finest of the deepest inside. And when this happens, you know it too, for all of a sudden it comes to you that you must just change it up and find a new way too, whether you abandon what you are doing now or continue to stew. But we say it is a combination or more, for you can't abandon humankind at your door. So if you can look deep inside and step out of this movie in the mind and see it for what it truly is, and yes, it is hard, you will begin to find your own star. Many of you, oh yes you will find that you leave what you have felt is a swill, an energy that is not in your way, and is ever changing your life today. And this is what we say is true about the work that you will do in this human form. Oh, in time, many of you will find a greater mind, and when you do, some will not be able to take it anymore and find that they must open the door and leave and move forward to a different path on their awakening too. But others of you will stay in that place, often giving you so much grace, but at the same time so much strife. And if you do decide to stay, those of you who are meant to, find in your way that you change up the world that is there too, inside of your workplace. You are your co-workers due. You are the spark that lights the flame, and a joyous time you have doing it in a higher name. So know that it is everyone's path to often do one or the other during the great awakening at last. So this is a testament to the work we choose, okay? And many of us, as we go through awakening, are working for large companies in positions that, it doesn't even have to be a large company, but I'm using, I guess, my example and an example that a lot of us are in. We're working for big companies. We can get lost in the mix. We're just kind of doing our thing. We're part of a, little cog in a big wheel, a big machine, etc. And we're kind of feeling soulless during, it can be any job. So don't think it has to be the big corporate job, but that's been my example, all right, for myself. It can start feeling a little soulless, or things can start breaking down. Forget whether you maybe don't enjoy your job, but things may start breaking down if what you have felt you really wanted to do is something other than what you are currently doing. During the awakening, work starts to break down in many circumstances. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this side first. This is what happened to me. I had a long career of working in human resources and management positions in big companies. And what happened the last year, I had shifted over to a new company. Everything was not working. And I've had an amazing career through my lifetime. I've had wonderful experiences. And then all of a sudden, that last year, it was like, what did I do moving over here? Why did this happen to me? I'm not happy. I'm quitting. And that's exactly what happened. But I was going through awakening, didn't realize it at the time. And my higher self was speaking to me, and I had to get out of there. Never would have done that before. But you will feel, some of you, compelled, and you won't be able to stop yourself. And that's going to launch you forward into this awakening, into your next opportunity. So know that if you're feeling dissonance in your current job, it will continue to likely grow, all right? You may not feel dissonance and start feeling like, I don't like this place anymore. It may just start happening where things start breaking down and you're like, I got to go somewhere else. And you may just feel compelled to move. My point in all this, as they also mentioned, is there's going to be an energy potential that comes around you where you're going to feel completely different. Like, this I can't do anymore. It's not what I'm feeling like doing. It's not my passion. I'm not enjoying this. Or in some cases, a lot of people stay too long and they're depressed and miserable. And we know a lot of those folks, and some of them are us, where we're just miserable when we come home after the day and all we got to do is get up and go do it again the next day. That is no way to live. And that's what the awakening is trying to tell us. Now, I want to hit on the other side of that, okay? Because I was the first example. I ended up quitting and leaving because I'm like, I can't do this any longer. No, I don't care. I had no plans. Zero. I had no income coming in. Zero. That's a whole nother video probably. And many of you know my story. But anyway, the other part of that is, for those of you saying, well, I'm okay where I am. Why is this going to happen to me? Does this happen to everybody? No, it doesn't. So some of you are loving what you do. You're in the right place. If you're loving what you're doing and you're feeling good about it, well then you're in the right spot, because it's about energy. It's about passion. And also, if you feel like, well, it's okay, right? I like the people I work with. I feel like I'm making an impact. Then you know what? Some people are going to choose to stay where they are. And that's great, because you're supposed to be there, all right, during the awakening. You're helping others. There needs to be light, even in the places filled with, I guess I would just say, lower vibration energy. And we've all felt them. And some of us are working in those environments right now. Now, whether you're okay with it or not is a whole nother thing. But the point is many of us will choose to stay. As long as you're feeling high vibration about it, you're feeling like you're assisting others by being there, and you're not turning into what I talked about earlier, where you're depressed every single day and getting out of bed and you're feeling worse every single day, because that's going to affect you in so many ways. But the awakening is going to have us most often looking at what we do on a day-to-day basis, which for most of us is our work, taking many of us in a different direction. And with that comes the breaking down of the old workplace, the old job that we had, and you just need to know it's a potential, okay? And you can identify that as you start to feel greater dissonance. And if you don't feel dissonance, then you don't, right? But the point is this is during this time an opportunity for us to move in a direction that truly breaks down the what we've been used to all our lives of just having a job and moving forward each day, and then taking us to a higher plane where it's about faith and trust in moving forward in that next step in the day. Honestly, maybe not knowing where your next dollar comes from. And many of us are on that journey right now. And with that financial construct being broken down, which is another video I did, which is part of this channel, actually, it's kind of the follow-on. So I just want you to know that that's what they're talking about. And I want you to know that that's a possibility in your life. And it may feel very disturbing, may feel unusual, particularly if you've had a very long career like I did and all was well and with it until it wasn't, and then you went through the awakening. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And as I mentioned always, I want to share with you that I am a spiritual awakening mentor, and I offer one-on-one mentoring, single sessions or longer-term sessions, where I help launch you forward and also channel during these sessions. And you receive a lot of information and a lot of help moving forward in your journey. And I would love to work with you. So check out my services on purplerainhealing.com and connect with me if any questions at all. And I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video.